Hey guys, let's wrap up our time in Genesis chapter 22 today by looking at verses 15 through 19. It says, the angel of the Lord, once again Christ, called to Abraham from heaven a second time and said, I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies, and through your offspring all the nations on the earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they set off together for Beersheba. And Abraham stayed in Beersheba. Now, can you imagine the relief that Abraham is feeling at this moment? The stress, the anxiety, the nerves, just the weight that he had been carrying. He was just like, he could just relax. Because he knew this son of his was safe. He had a newfound trust in God's provision. And he could go back home and go back to normal life. You know, the thought of this sacrifice and the things that God was saying to him, they had to weigh on him every second. Do you think that he slept any for those days when they were traveling to get to Mount Moriah? I guarantee you there wasn't a lot of sleep going on. And God reinforces some things to him, which has to make him feel good as well. He tells him, your descendants will be like the stars in the sky, the sand on the seashore, meaning you won't be able to count them all. They're going to be more than you can count. This coming from a man who at age 75 had no offspring. And here he is having this promise be reinforced to him. He's told that his descendants will take the cities of their enemies. See, God's prophesied here. God's kind of flashed forward to men like Joshua and David, Gideon, Samson, Barak, Jephthah, the men and women that are found in the books of Joshua and Judges and 1st and 2nd Samuel, as they drove out the Philistines. They drove out all of the Canaanites. It's incredible as he thinks about this, to possess cities like Jericho and Jerusalem and Ai and Hebron. And then he gives him the ultimate. He says to him, all the nations of the earth will be blessed through your offspring. See, there he's talking about one thing. He's talking about Christ. That's clear to us. And remember, this is something that's very interesting to me, is that Abraham wasn't called just for the sake of Abraham. See, God's plan is flowing through this entire thing. Abraham was called so that the world could be blessed. A nation could be put together. And a Messiah could come. It was all boiling back to that. Yeah, Abraham was a special guy. He had faith and he trusted God. But at the end of the day, Abraham's story isn't really even about Abraham. It's all about moving us one step closer to Christ. That's what the whole Old Testament is. It's moving us to the moment of the manger in Bethlehem and ultimately to the cross on Calvary, on Mount Moriah. You guys be good. We'll see you real soon.